So in this video, we're going to show you how to perform a throttle, LCD throttle replacement on the EVOLV Tour 2.0 and EVOLV Tour XL.
You only need to remove these two Allen key bolts to access the throttle unit. The cable has these two aligning marks, so when you put them back together, make sure they are aligned. To install, again, line up the two arrows. And make sure you hear that click. And install the two screws back into the controller mounting plate. And just make sure it powers up.
And if the actual bracket holding the throttle is broken, you will need to remove the handlebar and the brake lever in order to replace the throttle. We're going to show you how to do that as well. So we'll start by taking off the throttle as showed to you earlier. Unplugging it.
Now we have to take off, make sure there's enough slack to slide the handlebar off. So the best thing to do is just to lower the scooter down, and it'll give us enough room to slide the cables off without having to undo any of the harnesses.
Go.
So we need to remove 3 Allen keys bolts on the handlebar itself. There are 2 up top, and there will be one just opposite on the other side of this one. You just want to temporarily loosen it. You don't have to take the entire bolt out, just enough to take the tension off, and the handlebar will slide off. Remove the end cap. And slide the handlebar off. Now to take the brake lever off, there is one bolt holding it in place. Just unscrew that. You don't have to take the whole bolt out. And you do need to unplug this one electronic connector. Again, it is marked with 2 arrows, so when you line them back up, make sure they are connected. Go ahead and clip this zap strap. And this will give us enough so that you can slide it out without having to undo the harness. And then to remove the mount, 2 lower screws. You don't have to completely undo them, just enough to loosen the bracket so that it slides off. To install, slide the mount back on. We won't fully tighten it, we'll make the adjustments after we put the cable back in. So you slide the cable brake lever back on. And just leave it loose, we'll make the adjustments afterwards. What you want to do is make sure you slide the rear or the handlebar on first, and that it is flush with the bar. So you want this to be flush. And then you can tighten up the screws. End cap. Slide the handlebar so it's flush against the grip, and tighten. And the mount, position it to the way you like it, and then lock that mount in.
It's also important to note that you don't want to have your throttle bracket too close to the folding cap, or you won't be able to fold the handlebars down.
Slide the handlebar up. And make sure you plug the brake harness cable in first. Make sure you hear the snap, and install your controller. And again, don't forget to plug in the throttle, again aligning the arrow marks with each cable end.